Welcome to Take Two with the Rock 95 Morning Crew. It's the podcast. I'm Craig, Brian, and MJ. I'm going to be going to Montreal next month for a little vacation.
Well, summer vacay. You're excited.
I haven't been there in 20-odd years, so I'm quite excited to go back.
Things have changed.
I'm sure things have changed. What do you do when you go on vacation, though? You always looking for things to do. Restaurants to go to.
Best places.
Special foods to eat.
Things that home doesn't necessarily have that you want to see. Yeah.
The electric bikes, I told you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, every time I say it to you, I get that reaction.
Well,
I go, you're not wanting that. I mean, they're electric. You cruise around the city. It was a lot of fun.
Electric scooters are fun. We did those on our holidays. Those are fun.
They scare me.
But a bike easier.
I did the bike.
People don't love the bike,
I
eh?
nearly crashed.
The bike is
Out of control. One of the stores that I found was kind of interesting. I'm searching for a specific brand, a specific label of movies that I collect.
Right, which is crazy, like a studio or whatever. It's a collection.
It's a collection, and it's very hard to get. And I thought, well, maybe they have something in Montreal, and they do. They have something in this little tucked away store.
They get a bit of everything in Montreal.
They certainly do. The store is clothing. It's primarily a clothing store. In fact, any kind of picture you look at, they're selling clothes, and there's people trying on clothes. But for whatever reason, they sell this brand of movie. Mm-hmm. So they must have like a shelf or two. I know you can order them online. Yeah. They also, if you go deep into the back of the store, they'll cut your hair.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Like, a full-service shop here.
Like, you have to be a willing participant. They don't just cut your hair and assault you that way.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you go in specifically for the haircut. But that is a bizarre combo of things. And almost feels like it's for gangsters.
Yeah, well, it's
just
just Montreal, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if there's Peep Show going on in there as well.
Hey, go a little further to the back.
I think you said back of the store. I'm like, hey.
Not far enough.
Yeah. Yeah, and gangsters like to get their hair cut, so that would be a good spot for them to do it. Like, where they can hang out and play poker at the same time, right? So we wanted to talk about stores that you've seen or businesses that you know of that do a couple different things.
Yeah, that throw you right off. So they're known for doing one thing, but then if you do a little research, you're like, oh my God, they also do this? Mm-hmm. That's weird. The one that I found because I went to a Reddit list and everybody was chiming in with their opinion, but the obvious one that I never thought of is IKEA. It's food.
Unusual to go and buy furniture and then get meatballs.
Yeah.
and
full-on cafeteria.
Yeah.
And childcare.
Yeah.
Child care.
They do.
Yeah.
Well, they watch your child. I don't know if that's child care.
Oh, it's child care.
No, like you bring your kid to a daycare.
And you can leave.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So my friend in high school, she worked there. She worked at a child care center in the IKEA. Whether it was meant to be for that, I don't know, but it didn't matter because people would drop off their children and go to the cafeteria and have coffee for hours and then eventually.
Yeah, I know you could do that, but you could.
People would leave.
Could you drop up and could you go to work?
Maybe not that long, but you could definitely make a couple of hours out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back in a week. I'm going on vacation. Take care of my child. So here are some of the other ones that I found interesting. Michelin.
Yes.
Rubber and restaurant ratings. Now, we all know that restaurants have the Michelin star system.
Right. It's a really cool story of how it happened.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, so they wanted to promote their tires, Michelin tires. So what they did, and I believe they started it in Europe, is they went around to small towns and they started rating the restaurants. And they started saying, it's a Michelin star, which would make you want to go to that town and drive your tires there. And that is the connection. And they have continued with the Michelin star rating how many decades now?
And so much so that chefs fight for this. They
want
the Michelin star, right?
Sure do.
And the
He's a
trophy
Michelin
actually
chef.
is the trophy not a tire of some sort?
I believe it is.
I believe it is too. I had no idea that those two companies were connected.
Wow.
I knew that Michelin always sold tires.
I knew they were connected, but I didn't know that was how. So they wanted people to take their tires to this restaurant, basically?
They wanted people to use their vehicles, to use their tires, to go through their tires, to buy new tires, to buy more tires. And if you love eating, try our restaurants. And if you do, you'll go through it all to tires.
What if you showed up at the restaurant with Bridgestone tires? Would they still serve you?
Sure would.
All right. Well, we'll go through a few more businesses that do duo duty, if you will, coming up as we continue with the podcast. Welcome back to Take Two with the Rock 95 Morning Crew, talking about businesses that do one thing, but also may do another thing that you may not know about.
They might do it well.
They may. I mean, there has to be a reason that they're doing it, right?
Yeah, I mean, some of the small places in the States, I feel like. Have you ever heard of a laundromat that also serves pizza?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Well, somebody pointed out a Chinese restaurant that they went to that actually sells computer supplies in the front. So you have to walk through the computer supply store, and then there's your restaurant in the back.
Oh, that's funny. You know, the Chinese restaurants in some of the big cities, I'll say this too, they stay open after 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And then they serve alcohol, but they serve it in tea containers. So that's their workaround. So all kinds of people that want to continue drinking are out for Chinese at 2 a.m. Why? Because they're serving beer there.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, well, then that's the thing. You have to wonder what other kind of shady things go on with some of these businesses. Guinness, beer and record keeping, which is kind of funny. When I was a kid, I did not know that Guinness Book of World Records was the Guinness from the beer.
Right, and what's the connection there? Do you know it?
I do not know the connection.
I'm not sure either.
I just know that they're
We're gonna find that out.
We're going to find that out. They're the same business. Bridgestone. They're also tires, but they also do golf balls.
Oh.
So there you go. That's a nice one. Coors. Did you know this? They do beer.
Yeah.
And they do high-end ceramics.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
For like airplanes and stuff.
High-end ceramics.
Yeah. I don't get the connection there. Either.
When have I ever seen a fancy vase in an airplane? What?
I'm not sure that's what they mean, but
I mean, it's not too far stretched, I would say, but, you know, Rolls-Royce obviously does plain engines.
yes, that was on the list
You
as
heard
well.
that as well,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. Clorox.
Okay.
Bleach?
They do
Yeah.
bleach. They also do ranch dressing.
Oh, my.
Clorox? Is it branded Clorox? You don't want that brand anywhere around it.
I hope it's different factories.
Okay, we're going to go back to Guinness.
Okay.
This is fantastic.
All right.
So the Guinness Brewery used the Guinness World Records as a marketing tool to settle pub arguments and promote the Guinness brand.
Oh, wow.
That's the connection. There
there's
you
the
go.
So I've got the
connection.
biggest belly. No, I've got the biggest belly. Let's get the record.
Right,
right.
Guinness knows. Awesome, right?
Well, that is a good story, yes. A couple more for you here. Mars Corporation, they sell, obviously,
Chocolate.
candy
Yeah,
and
yeah.
chocolate. They have a chain of veterinary clinics as well.
Oh, do they?
Gosh, what goes on there? Well, I guess chocolate's poisonous, right?
Chocolate is
To,
poisonous to
pets.
dogs. Oh, they're feeding one with the other.
I gotta know the
Okay.
connection always. I gotta find it. There's one, Craig, here in Canada, obviously, Indigo. They sell sex toys there.
Which is wild to me. You said that, and I had no idea they were
Yeah.
doing that.
Not the
Like,
one
in
in
the
Barrie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
In
wow.
store?
Yeah.
Is there like a curtain or something I'm not aware of?
Little section, and there's no books over there. Let me tell you.
Oh my! Well,
Go
what
for a little browse.
what about like Spencer's Gifts? They sell all of that stuff, but then they also got candy.
Yeah, they sell a variety of
Yeah.
stuff in that store.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Yamaha, musical instruments and motorcycles.
Oh yeah. Okay, I need that.
So that
one.
obviously makes sense.
Yeah, that one. That one really throws me off. I got another one that'll throw you off. You ever go into a bathroom, public bathroom, and you put your hands in one of those
Dryers.
Yeah, it'll be like Hyundai.
Oh, okay.
And you're like, really? What a name brand to make this. This is a Toyota.
My favorite one is somebody that said the pizza place beside me sells drugs in the back. That's
Listen to Craig, Brian, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barrie's Rock Station, Rock 95.